Good morning. Okay, so this is Tuesday the 21st of April. Today's workout is minging. This is the one for the total beginners. So what you've got today is you've got 3 4-minute workouts with 1 minute rest in between. Okay, so you're going to work for 4 minutes doing single arm power cleans. Might be two hands together, but I'll show that in a second. You'll take 1 minute's rest. Then you're going to do 4 minutes of burpees with your hands to a raised surface or scaled, however it is that you need to scale them. You'll get 1 minute's rest, and then you'll do part C, which is 4 minutes to do 6 step ups or step overs and 6 push presses. So let's have a wee look at how we're going to do that. So with the single arm power cleans, if you've got a dumbbell, brilliant, go ahead and use it. And what's going to happen is you're going to touch the ground between your feet, and the weight's going to come onto your shoulder. Now you're going to try and catch it in a little dip there before you stand up. And how that's going to happen is you're pushing up with your legs, the weight comes up and over, and if you don't dip, it would be a wee bit too low for your shoulder. Okay, so you're going to dip to be below that height before you stand. Okay, that ultimately will help you as you build up in the weights get heavier, the more you need to do that, because the harder it is to pull the weight up high to get it onto your shoulder. Okay, so drive up with your legs, little dip under before you stand up. Don't worry if you don't get that. I don't want you to waste half the day trying to figure out how to do that. Totally happy with you. Touch the ground, get it up onto your shoulder. It's no problem at all. Now, unfortunately, I can't find the bottle cap for my water bottle. It's got water in it, but otherwise I'd show you with that. But same idea with that. You could use a water bottle filled with some pebbles, some nuts and bolts, even just filled with water. Something that's going to be a meaningful weight for you for this workout. If you don't have something like that, then a little bag or a cushion. Okay, cushion's a wee bit awkward for this because you're having to bring it in under your chin. Something with a tiny little bit of weight in it and it's not too big. Okay, same idea. Touch it off the ground and you're going to bring it up to just under your shoulder. Now with this object where you're using both hands, you want to finish with both elbows below it. So that's all you do. You just do that one thing for 4 minutes. Next one is burpees to a raised surface. So if you've got something that you can put your hands on, then the idea is that you will jump out, jump in, stand, and if you can, leave the ground with a little jump and clap. Now, if the jumping thing's just a bit much for you, then put your hands onto your raised surface, step back, step in, and clap overhead. Don't worry about the jumping part, that's fine. You'll do that for 4 minutes. It's going to feel like a long 4 minutes. Okay, you'll take a minute's rest, and then you're going to do 6 step ups, that's 3 on each leg, and 6 push presses. So with the step ups, obviously if you've got something to step up onto, great, use that. If you don't, then you're going to need to do step overs. So put something on the floor that you're happy to step over, and you can either go sideways over it, like that, or you can turn round and just keep turning round to step over it forwards. Totally fine. Once you've done your 6 step overs or step ups, pick up your object and it's 6 push presses. So 6 times you're going to press overhead. If you've only got a water bottle, then do 3 on your right arm and then 3 on your left arm. That's it. 3 4-minute workouts, 1 minute's rest in between. Count all your reps, okay, so count every rep that you do in each 4-minute workout. That's the score that you can put into Sugar WOD. Right? Okay, see you later.